I welcome you to today's teaching. And my focus today is to discuss on the topic that I titled How to Overcome Fear. How to face fear and how to overcome it. It is doable. So we're looking today at ways to have victory over fear. What are the ways that we can have victory over fear? Since fear is everything and every demon that we all face in every day of our lives. So fear can be good and also bad depending on the circumstance. Fear can be good, fear can be bad depending on the circumstance. For example, fear can be a warning sign to prevent us from impending danger. Could be a warning sign. And to have a healthy fear of God is a good sign also. So that means you show reverence, you honor and respect that which you fear. You show reverence, honor, and respect to God. That's a healthy fear. So, and the same method must apply here to that which you fear. So we all at one point or another are faced with this demon of fear. At a crucial point in our journey of life, we come across fear and we have to face it. So fear is an emotion triggered by what we see and by what we hear. So this emotion of fear within us is triggered by what we see and by what we hear. And also, wrong belief is a sign that triggers fear. When you have wrong belief, is also another sign that triggers fear. And you can see today the majority of people listening to me, even right now, have given up on their dreams because of fear. This is how powerful this four-letter word is. F-E-A-R. Fear. And it has killed so many people's dreams. This four-letter word. So fear is a dream killer. And a lot of people put their dream aside due to this fear. And they embrace the comfort that a 9-to-5 job offers because of fear. So fear is robbing people of their beautiful and joyful life that they should have. They are being robbed by fear. And most people are tagging on and holding on to things that they don't really want to have. They're not happy with because of fear. So this is a major problem that's worth discussing, and hopefully give you 5 points that you can use to overcome, shut down, and subdue fear. So a lot of people put their dream aside due to this demon of fear, and they've embraced and found comfort and succor in their 9-to-5 job. So fear is robbing people of their beautiful and joyful life that they ought to have. So the fear of the unknown, the fear of what people would say, about you if you take this step, the fear of death, even fear of failure, and so on. That's attacking people's mind and crippling them from doing what they wanted to do from their heart. So failure itself is not bad if used positively. Failure is not bad if used positively. If your perspective of failure is positive and is a positive one, then failure is good. And what do I mean? Failure, in a way, is revealing to you that there is a better way to do what you failed at. And that's the truth about failure. When you take it positively and your perspective of failure is positive, it's always telling you, speaking to you, that, hey, dude, there is a better way to accomplish this task or this dream or this goal you're trying to accomplish. So failure is pointing you and showing you, speaking that you've got a better way in accomplishing what you desire. So rather than to stop, find and look for a better alternative way of accomplishing your goal. That's what failure is saying to you. Failure is not telling you to stop, but it's telling you, there's got to be a better way. This is not the way to go. So to shorten your journey, you can study people who had already walked this path. This path you are trying to walk. There are people who had already walked that path and they have proven records. They have accounts and victories that they've attained by walking this pathway. So if you find people or study the materials of people or read books about people who have gone this journey, then you're able to shorten the time that it takes you to accomplish your goal, your dream, your objective. So the major reason people do not accomplish their dream is due to fear. That's the major reason. It could be fear of crowd. It could be fear of the dark. It could be fear of public speaking. Fear comes in so many ways to try to stop us from accomplishing our dreams. And fear is natural and fear can also be spiritual. But the bottom line is, either good or bad, we must face any fear we have and walk in freedom. That means we must face any fear that we have and we must walk in freedom. And what are the ways to attack fear and to face fear and to have victories over fear? So I want to look at 5 ways that you can have victory over fear and shut fear down in your life. And number 1 is seek knowledge. This is very important. And number 5 is highly important. So I would like you to listen all the way and get number 5. So number 1 is seek knowledge. Whatever or in ever area of your life that you are having problems, it is because you lack knowledge in that area. Seek right knowledge. There are right knowledge, there are wrong knowledge. Seek the right knowledge. The right knowledge will improve you. It will improve your capacity. The wrong knowledge will dampen your spirit. It will instill and magnify the fear in your heart. So you want the right knowledge. Knowledge that will build faith within you, courage within you, confidence within you. You must seek knowledge in all the areas you can seek knowledge. You must seek knowledge, and right knowledge for that matter. This is very important that we seek knowledge. Any area you are afraid of, seek the right knowledge. Because the right knowledge you have in that area you are afraid of, you will realize that your fear will reduce. It will reduce to over 50%. You will realize that, oh, this is not bad. I can do this. I can do this. Get the right knowledge. What do I need to know? What information do I need in order to remove this fear out of my mind? And the minute you go for the right knowledge, you begin to see that the fear is disappearing. You begin to say to yourself, I think I can do this. I believe I can do this. So the right knowledge is so important. Knowledge is power. Knowledge gives you power. Knowledge gives you peace. Knowledge brings peace and comfort to your troubled soul. Right knowledge brings peace. It brings comfort to your troubled soul. Right knowledge is power. It empowers you. You literally feel empowered, because when fear disappears, you realize that power comes back into you, courage comes in, confidence comes in, and that's what you need. So that's what knowledge will birth in you. You need that courage, you need that confidence. The reason you are afraid is because you are lacking that confidence, you are lacking that courage to take the right step. So knowledge helps you to build confidence, to build courage, and to give you the boldness that you need in order to take the next step. Remember, we're trying to attack this fear and have victory over this fear. So the number one is knowledge. Number two, secondly, that you must do in order to attack fear and to conquer fear is that you must improve your skill. You must improve yourself. You must develop you. That is why you're being fearful, because there's something that's lacking within you, and somebody or a situation or circumstances or people are saying to you, you can't do it. So develop you, develop your mind, develop yourself in the area that you have this fear. In the area you're fearful, develop yourself, expose yourself. Take the risk to develop you first, because you are the one afraid, not people around you. It's you that you're afraid. So you have to develop you. For example, if you are afraid of public speaking or starting a business or even becoming a good parent, develop the skill you need to be better in that area. Develop the skill that you need to be better in the area that you are fearful, that you have worries, that you have concern. There are people who have walked that path. There are people who have gotten victory and done phenomenally well. Study and master those people. Develop yourself, develop your skill. You might need to attend seminars. You might need to go for workshops. You might need to practice all the things you've gained from the knowledge that you've received from studies and information you receive. You put them to practice. You begin to practice them. Practice all the knowledge you've gained. Put them to practice. You have to practice to improve. You have to practice to improve. Improve your skill and become better at what is the source of that fear. Improve your skill and become better on what is the source of that fear. And what you practice, you become better at. What you practice, you become better at. So when you practice, always remember during your practice that the crowd are not there. People are not there when you practice. When you go to practice football or soccer or any game, people are not there when you're practicing. It's only yourself and the people who are helping you to become better. So you must study and you must make sure you practice. So practice is always private. It's just you and the people helping you to become better and to develop you. So it's something you do in the absence of the crowd. But what are you trying to do then? You are practicing for the day of your show off. When you stand before people or before crowd to now showcase your dream and your gift, whatever it may be. So you must improve yourself through practice. Practice here means things you're doing in private to improve yourself. It could be studying, it could be practicing your skill. Whatever it is that you do, if you're skillful, you have to practice. Whether it's games, whether it's things that you want to do to improve your dream, you must practice in private. Practicing to develop yourself. Practice become perfect. As you practice, you become perfect. And you do that in the absence of crowd. So you can get someone you trust to evaluate your progress. So this is a private thing that you're doing in the absence of other people in order to develop you. So if you get somebody whom you trust, who can evaluate your progress, that will be awesome. So this will reduce the fear as you develop and you become confident of yourself. So number 2, as I've said, is improve or develop your skills. Hallelujah. So number 3 is surround yourself with like-minded people. This is very, very important, to surround yourself with like-minded people. You need people who can help you to stay positive as you grow. You need people who can help you to stay positive as you grow. You need people who would feed you with positive, faith-filled words to help you on this journey. As you go along this journey of development, you need people, the right people, very, very important. This number 3 point, that you have and surround yourself with the right people, with the same mindset of who have the mindset of where you're going, of your dreams. Because having the wrong people around you at this stage will definitely destroy all the confidence you have built to this stage, to this point. Whatever confidence you have built through your study and information you receive through knowledge, through the skills that you have improved yourself by practicing, if you do not surround yourself with the right people, with the right mindset, if you surround yourself with the wrong people, with the wrong mindset, they will definitely kill the confidence that you have already built up. So it is definitely very important that you surround yourself with positively minded people. People you can call, that you have access to. You can phone, you can call people you have access to listen to their audios. You can have audios of positive people who have gone on the journey you are trying to embark on, to listen to them, to build faith in you. You can listen to audio tape, recordings. You can read books of people. You can build your faith, even in the Word of God. If you're a Christian, yeah. So you can read books to develop yourself and to keep confidence alive. That's what you're trying to do now. Surrounding yourself with right-minded people, with right books to read, right audios to listen to, building your faith in the Lord if you're a believer. These are the ways you keep your confidence alive. And this is very important. To keep your confidence alive, you must, it's like a matter of death, that you surround yourself with the right people to make sure, and the reason being is to keep your confidence alive. Do not go and read books or things or listen to things or listen to people that will kill that confidence in you that you've built up. Surround yourself with the right people that will help you to build capacity. Number 4, prepare your mind. Number 4 is preparation. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It is very important that you prepare you. If you have a presentation or a speech to make, write down everything you want to say. That's preparation. Spend time, write it down. And then you can start by reading out what you wrote until you are comfortable to continue without having to look at your notes. If you know you have a presentation, you have a speech, if you know that you're going to use your skills, whether you're in sports or in any area of your life, then make sure that you prepare yourself before the day. Don't just relax, prepare yourself. If you're going to speak, or if you're going to be talking anywhere, if you're going to be doing something that's interacting with people, prepare yourself and get yourself ready for the day. Don't just relax. Preparation helps you to remove every traces of fear that might be in you, because you've prepared. You are more likely to be bold and be confident on that day when you have to now face the crowd. So this is very important, to prepare yourself, in any area of your dreams before you eventually stand before your crowd. You can also write bullet points, so when you look at it, you remember exactly what you plan to say in terms of speaking to a large audience. So prepare yourself is very important. Preparation, prepare your mind, prepare yourself for the day, before you engage people in what you're afraid of. Prepare yourself. Remember, fear is a natural emotion. So preparation is a perfect way to shut down fear. Yeah. Preparation is a perfect way to shut down fear. Glory be to God. So you must prepare yourself. So fear is an emotion, but you can shut down fear through preparation. You can shut down fear. So prior preparation before you engage in what you are afraid of is very, very important. To prepare yourself prior to engage in what you are afraid of is very important. And number 5, which is the last one and highly important one, is to engage yourself. What do I mean by engage yourself? I mean face your fear. After you've done number 1 to 4, the 5th most important out of this is to engage your fear. Because if you do not engage your fear, then you cannot overcome fear. So number 5, most important in this order, is to engage this fear. It's a battle now. You face that fear. Finally, you overcome that fear by confronting it and by engaging it. And you'll be amazed how little or tiny this fear will look before you when you engage it. Because now you are informed, you have information, you have built yourself, you have prepared yourself, you have surrounded yourself with the right people. Now you engage it, you face it head on. You must do this and you must do this, and you will be amazed how this tiny 4-letter word fear, F-E-A-R, will look so tiny before you when you engage it. You realize the things you were afraid of was nothing. You were just afraid because of what you've seen and what you've heard. So when you engage and face your fear, like in a battle, you will notice that fear can be conquered and shut down. Amazingly, fear can be conquered and shut down. And one thing that would occur to you is that help will also come and support will come from people, other people who had gone through this journey and have overcome. You realize because you've come and you've been bold enough to engage and to face this fear, other people who had already gone through this will come out to support and to help you. And you get victory because of this. So remember, fear can be conquered and fear can be shut down. The only thing that is constant is change. I hope you are blessed by this teaching. And if you are blessed, please put in the comment box and let me hear from you. Until I hear from you again, remain blessed and have a wonderful day. Bye for now. Position.